So Airbnb is a web and mobile service that connects, on the one hand, hosts who have a place to rent out, and on the other hand, travelers who are actually looking for a more authentic travel and experience. So on Airbnb you can find either entire places like apartments or houses, but also private rooms. So the company was created in California, in San Francisco in 2008. From the beginning, the website was accessible from everywhere in the world. So we had very quickly listings and users everywhere in the world. And we actually wanted to open offices in different countries in the world. So we opened more than 10 offices in the last 2 years in Europe, Australia, South America as well. In the Paris office, we have a little bit more than 20 people working in the office. There were actually two main reasons why Airbnb chose to invest in France. So the first one is that obviously France is one of the main touristic destinations in the world, and Airbnb is really part of these new touristic trends. The second reason why we wanted to have an office here in Paris is that because when we opened the office in 2012, a year and a half ago, the Airbnb community in Paris was actually quite big already. And in France we had a little bit less than 10,000 listings. So a year and a half after, we now have more than 35,000 listings in France. I think also another important thing is Airbnb is part of what we call the collaborative economy or sharing economy. And a lot of France is actually quite ahead compared to other European countries in this area. And so it was actually one of the good reasons also for Airbnb to invest in France and be part of this sharing economy movement in France. The first thing is we will continue to do what we are currently doing. So meet our community, develop our community, and make sure more and more people are aware of this new way of traveling. So more and more people use Airbnb. And we now want to develop more and more outside of cities. So for example, in France now we have more than a third of our listings which are outside of cities, so on the seaside, in mountain areas, etc. And the third thing is we want more and more people to use Airbnb on mobile devices. We think that travel is something which is totally related to mobile. So we want Airbnb users to be more and more mobile, use the application more and more, and that's the third thing we want to focus on this year.